Good evening. My name is David Hassler, and I'm the director of the Wick Poetry Center, and welcome to celebrating our own poetry reading by the 2009 Stan and Tom Wick Poetry Scholarship winners.
If the Buddha is female, I know her. She works at a restaurant beside the Cuyahoga River, where I sit on the floor lotus-like and wait for chai. The milk of her skin folds in age like origami cranes that peek from underneath her shibori gown. I follow that silk road down over the mountains and valleys of her body. Beside some great tapestry of Edo, I wonder if she knows I watch her, a pallid Western pilgrim entranced at a Japanese buffet. Round as a planet, she orbits the tea room like an oriental Venus figure on Earth. I imagine her nude, large pear breasts, the dough of her belly crafted by Mongols of the steppe. She laughs full of ginger and zen, crinkling the corners of her half-moon eyes. The eros of the wood-black prince makes me think of her years ago, when someone undoubtedly explored that bold terrain. A humble monk in the Holy Land, he must have known she was divine. Long ago, the sages chose a baby boy in Tibet. If only they would have noticed the cinnabar moon glowing in the west. She's the mother, the keeper of the change in the mints of the restaurant counter. And we are the stones in her sand garden. She rakes the grains around us in nurturing patterns. She offers me one last cup of fragrant spice and steam. You might not believe me, but if you imagine her cloaked in saffron, marigolds around her neck, you would be compelled to offer her coin-glazed cash pots, incense, ripe fruit, and give the earth back.
The next day, in line at the pet shop to buy goldfish for my daughter, I told my mother all about it. She knew, of course, how I'd wanted this boy, knew how I'd craved a personal catalog of his features or to be familiar with his voice after the quiet impersonality of online chatting. She knew how it ripened inside me until it was almost longing. Despite his casual dismissal months before, he was mine now, or near enough. I'd earned the right to yearn, to run my thumbs over his eyebrows, to smell his skin, to devour him. But at that moment in the hotel lobby, as we ate ice cream at a table, and he sat so close to me, almost too close, I could not reach the gap. Instead, I was thinking about the man I'd met 2 nights before who had held me as I slept, sweaters touching and thighs brushing. That man who had tainted the molasses-like lust I was accustomed to with his bashful smile and his hushed chuckle and his fragrant hair that smelled of smoke and apples. In the lobby, at the table, I watched the boy's hands tap nervously on his empty bowl like skittish goldfinches. And my heart was a carrier pigeon, anxious for flight, holding a message for someone else.
I want to begin with a poem I wrote a few years ago, and I want to dedicate it to Tracy Foster, someone who I'll never forget. Just as the moment felt right again, the music stopped. Just as she was about to speak her mind, her voice fell silent. Her life was only a few words on a blank page. Now she's an old suitcase, empty and closed. If only they had told her they cared. If only they had told her it was a mistake. They never saw the tears, never understood. Maybe if they had listened, she would still be talking. Another life lost, when it could have been found. Another life erased, before it could even begin. Another existence fading into oblivion, before it could be even remembered. She took her life and left no